In this video, we're going to be talking about how Fortnite OG might have saved the entire game from dying. But before we talk about that, we need to talk about what made Fortnite start declining players in the first place. Fortnite Battle Royale, released on July 21st, 2017, became a really big hit in the gaming community pretty quickly. And there's honestly a pretty good reason that the game ended up blowing up so fast, because of its unique cartoony graphics that appealed to pretty much all ages, and its unique blend of Battle Royale and building mechanics. And building had never really been a thing in any other Battle Royale games, so this was a pretty unique game, and people wanted to try it. But as the game went on, it slowly started to decline in popularity, and there was a couple different factors that made this happen. One of the reasons that I think this happened was because of saturation of the Battle Royale genre, and this is because that many other developers started to create other Battle Royales, and just pretty much tons of the most popular games were Battle Royales, and there were so many of them. Another reason that the game started to slowly decline in popularity was honestly just because of player fatigue. You know, once you play a game for so long, you are eventually going to end up being bored of it no matter how good it is. And as the chapters 2, 3, and 4 rolled around, popularity just kept slowly declining. There was obviously moments where the game spiked because of really good updates, like let's say the Zero Build update, but it still really was nowhere near what it used to be. But then right at the end of Chapter 4, Epic Games decided to do a Hail Mary and just bring back the entirety of OG Fortnite for 1 month. And tons of players have been asking for this pretty much since OG Fortnite was gone in the first place. So pretty much everyone who used to play Fortnite was getting hyped for this, and all the current players were getting hyped for this. But most people didn't know how Epic were going to do it. And I assume a lot of players thought Epic was going to screw up in some way, because they have tried to bring back elements of OG Fortnite before, but it really just never felt the same. But then the day finally happened. Friday, November 3rd came around, and that was the day that Fortnite OG released. And this was everything that people wanted. It was the entirety of the OG map, the entirety of the OG loot pool, and the OG sound effects, and just everything. They even brought back the OG item shop for a little bit. And this made the Fortnite player count skyrocket, bringing Fortnite to have its best day ever with a total of 44.7 million players. And Epic Games most likely knew that this obviously was going to work, but they probably didn't expect this to work so well, because the amount of players that were playing the game compared to before was just insane. Now, Fortnite OG also made a lot of content creators come back to the game, and that boosted the game's popularity even more, because most people, when they saw their favorite content creator playing the game, also wanted to come back to the game. But why did Epic Games decide to release this now? Well, I think Epic Games decided to release this because Fortnite Chapter 5 is right around the corner, right after that this season ends. And they probably thought that they were going to get tons of players onto the game and playing the game for this season, and then they would bring Chapter 5 out and all of those players would play Chapter 5. And honestly, it's a pretty good idea, because according to the leaks, Chapter 5 just seems like it's going to be really cool. And in the live event for this season, they're going to be showing a lot of Chapter 5 features, which would make OG Fortnite players still want to play Chapter 5. So if Epic Games do end up playing their cards right with Chapter 5, that could keep the game as popular it is right now, or maybe even more popular, and that would just honestly be insane. And that is how Fortnite OG saved Fortnite.